Welcome back to the JSFL. We're here for Week 12, the final game of the regular season in JSFL. We got the 4-7 Charlotte Bats taking on the 8-3 New Orleans Musicians. Both of these teams making the postseason. Charlotte having the 4th seed clinched last week when they beat Miami. And New Orleans, they're fighting in for the first round bye. 9-3 Kansas City win and 9-3 Seattle Natives. They've already done what they needed to do. Now, all New Orleans has to do is to get a win and fight for that spot. Hopefully their stats can bring them there. We'll have to see. Maybe a win doesn't even help them, but they're going to hope it does as they try to win at home field. And they get the final game of the regular season. What a time. They want that home field advantage and they want to buy. But if they lose this, it's definitely not going to happen. They're going to have to go to a team they've already beat twice this season, Detroit. They were there 2 weeks ago when they beat the Power. But we'll see if they have to take that trip or what will happen here as we get ready to kick us away here in Week 12. But I'll gotta be back to you in 1 second. And we're ready here in New Orleans. Musicians 8-3, fighting on the team that had success here later in the season off 2 straight wins, the Bats. Beat some big teams recently, LA. Then they beat LA. That's probably the biggest team they beat this season, I think. We'll see if they can be another big team in New Orleans. Let's kick it away here. Final game of the regular season. Taken out. He's going to get past the 20. Call it the 24. And here comes out Josh Jamerson and the Charlotte Bats offense. But Jamerson, his stats have been 207 completions out of 336 attempts, 2,301 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. So Jamerson, not that great of a season. He might be replaced next year. Someone a little better. But not terrible. He wasn't the worst QB this season. And he's leading them to the playoff run. But let's see what he does here on this Monday Night Primetime. Hits it out to Adams on first down. Gets it to the 29, 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Let's look at Charlotte's offense a little more in depth. O-line is pretty bad. The tackles, Rob Carter and Rick Red, a lot of sacks given this season. Tyler Jackson, number 1 receiver, probably the best in the East, overall-wise, not production-wise. Joey Adams, great back, underrated back, probably the most overlooked back in the league, as he is 912 yards, so 88 yards will get him into the 1,000 club. He's going to be looking for that tonight. Here's Adams. Had a late start to the season, plows the guy, and gets it to the 34. Great production. Let's look at the New Orleans defense. Vince Payton and Kevin Coward make a really good line. North Corner going to Atlanta next season. Tyron McDermott, Garrett Williams, Evan Cooper, and Joseph Davis, Samuel Perez, Sean Flores, and Henry Torres. The secondary, really great. 299 overall players, and then Henry Torres and Joseph Davis, great covers. They can cover almost anyone. Tyler Jackson has a slight edge over Davis, though, today, so he might be using that to his advantage. Both teams fully healthy. Here's Jamerson throwing. That's complete, and that's a first down Bats. That one to the tight end, Jack Nod. His first catch of the day. Jack Nod's season, 48 catches, 517 yards, and 4 touchdowns. His most notable touchdown probably being that long 30 bomb from Jamerson, him in Cleveland, I think that was. Charlotte decided not to rest their starters today. They wanted to have a better end of the season, they said. Joey Adams juking into the inside. Didn't have to, but it seemed okay. 2nd and 4 now after the 6-yard rush by Adams. Not so bad of a start right here for the Bats as they're moving down the ball pretty well. 2nd and 4 now for the Bats and Jamerson. Jamerson throwing down the field, caught. Moved the chains, and now they're on New Orleans side of the field. Jack Knott once again, 2 catches, 17 yards. Henry Torres on him. Maybe using the big guy to help them quite a bit today. 2 catches early for him. Actually, a corner on him. Now 1st and 10 once more for Josh Jamerson in the offense. 4 wide and a back in the backfield. Here's Adams up the middle, plowing. He gets it to the 35. 3 rushes, 19 yards to start the day off for Adams. Pretty well. Samuel Perez was in there, the strong safety. Here is 2nd and 2. Adams up the middle. Adams finding room, and he gets it down to the 25. Great start here for Adams. And Donald Robinson, the 3rd string corner in there. Here is 1st and 10 for the Bats. Play action is Jamerson. Flag on the field, but he gets this delivered inside the red zone to the 10. Let's see what this flag is. The offense is marked down for holding. That was Rick Red, the left tackle. He gave up a lot of sacks. They want to give up one more, I guess. So it's 1st and 19 now to 34. Here's Adams. Adams running. He gets it right outside the red zone at the 21. So now it's 2nd and 7. Samuel Perez up there again. Here is 2nd and 7. It is thrown to the tight end, Jack Knott again to the 15 and move the chains. 1st down. Charlotte. 3 catches, 24 yards on the day for Knott. In the 1st drive only, he's averaging 8 a catch right now. New Orleans needs to make a red zone stop. And that's what they're going to try to do here on 1st down. Play action this time. Jamerson, no flags yet. It's thrown. Touchdown. Adrian Ontis. The Bats are on the board first here in New Orleans. What a tone setter. Ontis, his 1st touchdown of the season, surprisingly enough. He's been a starter the whole season. Not a single touchdown. But there is his 1st jumping for a guy to get that one in. Jumping actually right into him, actually. Took him down in the process. But Ontis, what a play. Unbelievable to think that's his 1st. Now the PAT to make it 7-0, and that's what it's going to be here in New Orleans. The Bats, 10 plays, 75 yards, 4:53 off the clock. And they set a tone here to New Orleans, saying they can be a playoff team, and this is a playoff team right here. And they're going to fight for it. See what New Orleans can do on their 1st drive. Charlotte now to kick this one away. Kick away. And now we will see New Orleans with the ball turning out at the 1. He's going to get this one all the way up to the 23. Now we get to see Seth Skies and the New Orleans offense. Let's look at Seth Skies' numbers on the season. In his 11 games he started, he has 219 completions, 319 attempts, 2,681 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The least amount of interceptions out of any quarterback by far, and a lot of touchdowns. Here is Skies. Throwing is the veteran to the 39-yard line. With a really overall, at least overall, that's Carl Graves, by the way, with the first catch, 15 yards. His highest overall receiver is 78. So Seth Skies has brought this team. They do have a good defense, though, even though Chargers just scored on them. But he's brought this team. I don't want to say single-handedly, but he's done a lot for this team. They wouldn't be the same with like a quarterback like Josh Jameson or what's the other? Danny Rodriguez. He's a veteran. 1st and 10 for Seth Skies. Here is Castles. Nowhere. It's maybe a yard, but here's New Orleans offense a little more depth. O-line really good. Maybe Carson Labra could be replaced, but besides that, a great O-line. Carl Graves, Domingo Gonzalez, Leonard Roy, Owen Castles, and Jesse Flowers. Jesse Flowers leading the league in reception yards. He is one of Seth Skies' favorite targets by far. Owen Castles and Leonard Roy, probably one of the best back duos. But here is Castles again. He's going to get stuffed. And then Carl Graves, you can probably remember him, the catch against Phoenix a little bit ago in overtime. That long bomb. That's what most people remember Carl Graves for. But 3rd and 10. Charlotte, can they get a 3? Well, not 3 now because they already got a first down. But can they get an early shutdown? 3rd and 10. Can Skies in the offense convert? Here is throwing. Oh, could have been intercepted. Skies off the mark on that one. It's 4th down. Would have been his second thrown interception of the year. But it's not to be on that one, and it goes incomplete. So the musician's probably going to have to punt now. This punt from the 25-yard line. We'll see how far he can boot it. Gets the kick into it. And this one's going to bounce inside the 5 and into the end zone. A little past it. And they'll start at the 20. So Charlotte started the game and got a touchdown. Let's see if they can repeat that and go up 14-0. That's what they hope to see happen, but we'll see if Lightning can strike twice. 1st and 10 now for Jameson in the offense. Jameson throwing. Taking his time, throws it to Adams, and he gets a yard. Jameson complete all of his first 6 passes, so got to give that to him. 2nd and 9, though, after the 1-yard pass to Adams. Here's 2nd and 9. 3 receivers, a tight end, and a back on this play. Here's the screen. It's Ontis. Ontis makes a move, and he gets it to the 28, 7 yards. 3rd down and 2 now for the Bats. Can New Orleans make a stop here and force a 3 and out? Samuel Perez in there on Ontis. His second catch. His first catch was his first touchdown of the season. Here's a run. It's Adams. Joey Adams making a move to the outside. Oh, almost broke that one for big yards. 1st and 10, and he's over 50 yards here already in the first quarter. Only the second drive as well. This Bats offense right now making New Orleans look silly. But they are a big reason New Orleans is 8-3. Here's Adams again. Adams up the middle. He's going to get them a first down. The 49. Adams 7 rushes, 61 yards. He has a great start so far. If he keeps this up, he should definitely be in that MVP race by the end of the season. Well, this is the end of the season. He should at least make top 10. Actually, he is number 10. Maybe he'll get top 7. Here's Adams, first and 10. Gets it to the 47 across midfield. Second and 6 now for the Bats. Second and 6. Here's Adams. He's going to get stopped at the line. Gets a yard out of it, though. 3rd and 5. New Orleans a pretty good play there. Let's see if they can do it again. As it's 3rd and 5 as the time's ticking down here in the first quarter. If it's one more run play, we'll probably see the first quarter expire. Here's 3rd and 5 now for Charlotte. Josh Jefferson looking to throw. Throwing. This one's caught. He catches it, and that moves the chains as he holds on to the 39-yard line. That's Roger Andes, the second string back. We didn't see him that much this year. Roger Andes, let's take a little look at him. He has had 2 attempts for 8 yards. So he averages 4 yards a carry this year, but he only has had 2 attempts. Here is a 1st and 10 now for the Bats. It's Jameson looking, throwing. Intercepted! The musicians pick it off. Samuel Perez, the safety. And that secondary strikes. And it's Jamerson's 10th pick of the year. So that's number 10 for Jameson as he adds to another list of QB, the long list of QBs with 10 interceptions. So now, Sky is hoping not to have the same fate on this. It's a run up the middle. This one is Castles. His 3rd rush, he has 2 yards on the day. A lot less than Adams. But Samuel Perez, that is his 2nd interception of the year only. Second and 8 now for the musicians. Here's Castles. He's going to get shut down. Wow. Charlotte putting him in check. Put a lot of backs in check in the bottom half of the season. And they're going to be hoping to do the same. That was Sylvester Carey bursting through the O-line to get to Castles there. Castles also in this MVP race as we speak. He is number 5. So he's hoping to at least finish top 7. He might hope to take number 4 from, I think that'd be Ross Williams. Yeah, if anyone, you'd have to take from Ross Williams. Which is a hard job. But here's Skies, 3rd and 11. Can they convert? Oh, he drops the ball. Incomplete. Had his hands on it. Could have made that play a 1st down, but incomplete. It's not meant to be. Skies delivers it to him, just not able to complete it. It's 4th and 11, and Charlotte stands up once again. New Orleans having a little bit of a early stutter here. Hopefully that doesn't convert to the playoffs. 4th and 11. The punt is going to be taken in at the 20. Let's see what he can do on this return. Hit, and he drops it to 36. 11 yards on that return for Darius Simp. He was the return man there. Joey Adams, 9 rushes, 66 yards. 7.3 yards per carry. That is not bad at all. Here is Adams once again. Joey Adams heading outside. He shakes off a tackle. Adams stopped at the 40, only 4 yards. Feels like it should have been more. 10 rushes, 70 yards. Now he averages 7.0 yards carry. Sean Flores on that tackle. A free safety. Second and 6. See if they give Jamerson the ball again, but no, it's Adams. Adams hit by 2 defenders. He's going to drop to 42. 2 yards out of that play, 3rd and 4. Do they go to Jamerson, trusting him again, or do they try to pick up the ground game with Adams? "11 rushes, 9 pass." He's Adams a little more than Jamerson. We'll see what they're doing here. 3rd and 4, no backs. It's Jamerson. Has time, throws, caught up the middle. And a change of field position as they move from their own 42 to the position 33. That one, Allen Rax playing slot today. His first catch, 25 yards. Jamerson, a delivered dot downfield. He could have done that all season. That would have been nice, but he was very inconsistent this season. Big reason why you see the bats at 4 and 7. Hit that, and Adams couldn't get started. First and 10. Here's Adams up the middle. He shakes out for tackle. Joey Adams rumbling up to the 29. He has reached 75 yards now. He might hit 100 before halftime. Here is 2nd and 6 at the 29, almost to the red zone. It's Adams again. Adams up the middle. Spun down at the 24. 80 yards now. 3rd and 1. Can Charlotte convert? Garrett McWilliams tackle. New Orleans hoping they don't have another score to deal with on their hands. And hoping to just hold them to 3 here. 3rd and 1. What did the bats call here? It's going to be Jamerson throwing. This one's caught inside the red zone to the 19. First down for the bats. That one, Tyler Jackson, his first catch. 5 yards is the first one for him. It is Joseph Davis on Tyler Jackson. At least that's the told to be matchup. Number 1 wide receiver against number 1 corner. And he gets his first catch halfway into the 2nd quarter. Here's 1st and 10. And you got 4 receivers. Jack Knott's at the bottom of your screen. See what they call here. Here is Adams up the middle. He gets it to the 17. 2nd and 8. 2 yards on that catch. New Orleans finally getting a little bit less rushing yards out of Adams. Instead of 10-yard carries, he's getting more like 5-yard carries at most. I want to keep him at least to that. 2nd and 8. Here it is, Jamerson throwing. This one is caught. Can't make it much happen after the catch. It's 5 yards on the catch, not much more. Gets it to the 12, 3rd and 3. That's Jackson again. 2 catches, 10 yards. That's Tyron McDermott on the tackle there. 3rd and 3. A lot of 3rd downs happen here for Charlotte, but they've been able to convert most of them. See if they can do another one inside the red zone, or can New Orleans hold strong? Here is Jamerson throwing. Complete. It's Ontis. Can he get the 2nd one? No. Stopped at the 2-yard line. Can't dive into the end zone for that one. New Orleans swallowed him up quickly. 1st and goal, though. Ontis gets him at the 2. In prime position to score another touchdown, making it 14-0 with extra points. Ontis was close out in the 2nd score of the game and 2nd score of the season. Seems like Henry Torres can't really shut him down yet. First and goal at the 2. Watch out for Ontis on the top of your screen. Here's Jamerson looking to throw, having time, hit as he's thrown, but Tyler Jackson with a touchdown reception, and the bats go up by 2 scores. Jackson with the touchdown, and they go up to 13 now, 14 with the extra point. And for Jackson, that is number 5 on the season. He had 594 yards before this game, over 600 now, and that's his 5th touchdown. At 44 catches, that would be his 47th. Try to get to 50 as well. The extra point to put us up 14-0 here in New Orleans. It's up. It is. Good. Right down Broadway, 10 plays, 63 yards, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And the Bats have put a statement here in the first half that New Orleans fans got to be shocked by. So New Orleans was fighting for the first and second seed, but now they're probably going to have to travel to Detroit unless they can step this up too. Still plenty of football left to play here in the JSFL, but you got to step it up. The Bats are walking all over them. The Bats kick it away, New Orleans. We'll have another shot out there. This one going to be nailed in the end zone. They'll start at the 25. So Seth's guys in the offense, they've been pretty much shut down on the run game. And a little bit of production out of the pass game, but that's not what they've been looking for. So Skies may have to take this game into his own hands with his receivers. As Flowers might be used here a bit. 1st and 10. 4:11 left to go in the first half. Here's a run up the middle. Shut down again, only a yard. 5 rushes for Owen Castle, 0 yards to play out of it. Carlos slays on that one. Here is 2nd and 9 now for the Bats. Running, it's Castles. Castles makes a move. His first big run of the game. Gets it to the 36. Almost broken free to the races. But it'll take 9 yards on that carry. 1st and 10. Musicians. His first big carry of the game. Made a man miss. And that's what happens if you give this man a little bit of room to work with. O-line finally opened a hole for him and got some blocks. And he juked out Damien targets. And he had a real opportunity to make that one go big. Tripped up at the ankles before he could make it go. 1st and 10. If he didn't get that shoestring tackle, Castles could have broke that one up for a touchdown. But 1st and 10. Here is Skies, has time, throws this one. He's stopped right at the line. To the 33, he's hit, and he goes back a couple yards. He was looking for Castles, but it's no good. William Fatts all over it. Saw where Sky's eyes were and followed them directly to the target. Second and 12 now for the Musicians. Almost here to the 2-minute warning in the first half. As the Musicians trying to make this score a little less of a deficit. Here's a run up the middle. He gets a couple 6 yards for Leonard Roy on his first carry of the night. 3rd and 7 now for the Musicians. That'll probably wind us down to the end of the 2-minute warning, or not. Looks like New Orleans might snap this. They do. It's Skies. Pump fake. Throw away in this one. Up for grabs, and it's no good. Incomplete. As he was looking there for Carlton Fernandez, but he can't hold on to it. 4th down. So another drive where Seth's guys in the offense can't do much. They had a little spark in the run game, so maybe see more of that in the second half, but actually he was looking for Gonzalez there. Domingo had his hands on it, but William Fatts in there to cause the disruption, and it is no good. So 4th and 7, the punt team goes on. No try for this first down. It'd be a hard one. And the kick away. Now the Bats, with 2 minutes left to play, they will get the ball at the 20. Bounces into the end zone at the 20. It's 14-0 here in the 2-minute warning in the first quarter. In the first half, I mean. The Charlotte Bats with a surprisingly taking a lead early here in New Orleans. 1st and 10. It's been a good game so far. Here's Jameson. Looking to throw. Intercepted again for the 2nd time. This one's going to go to the house. New Orleans scores. So New Orleans, the defense, gets another pick, but this one's going to go right to the house. Looking for Jackson. New Orleans picks that off perfectly. Joseph Davis. Not a great play there by QB Josh Jameson. That's why he's going to get replaced. Not consistent at all. So the Musicians score. And now it's a little bit less of a deficit going into halftime. At least for now. Bats still have time to score again. As New Orleans will have to kick it away. So the offense can't get the score, but the defense does it for them. Kick for the extra points attempted is up. It is good. Oh no, I mean blocked. The big man all the way to the house. Touchdown! Oh no, 2 points is good. For Charlotte, Carlos slays the defensive end. All the way in for 2. Look at big man rumble. Kicker couldn't catch up and Carlos slays the DN. Wow. So it's 16-6 here. Now they're down by 10. Well, they're up by 10 actually. The kick return is going to be taken out to the 25, and that's all. 26. 26 yards per return. Kick return team. So here comes out Joey Adams in the offense. 14 rushes, 82 yards for him, 5.8 yards per carry. He's been kept in check a little more here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st and 10, they're probably going to ride him to the end of this 1st half. Jameson is on 2 interceptions here. But they're going Jameson. He's scrambling, throwing. That's delivered Adrian Ontis. So, surprisingly enough, the 2 incompletions Jameson has had have been interceptions. So, technically, a ball from him has not hit the turf yet. They've all went into the hands of one team. First and 10, 1:22 left to go in the 1st half. Jameson stepping up. This one not delivered. Hits him at the 15. He's dropped. Jack Knott, his 4th catch, 31 yards in the day for him so far. Perez on that tackle. I forgot to say how many Joseph Davis interceptions he's had on the season. Let me check real quick. Joseph Davis has had, that was his 1st interception of the season, believe it or not. Talented corner, but he hasn't had an interception until today. Henry Torres, his 2nd option. He's only had 1 interception too, and that was a game stealer back a while ago. I think that was like week 5 or something. Here is 2nd and 3. Jamerson. Scrambling, throwing, caught. He gets it to the 40. Timeout bats. 55 seconds left to go in the first half. They're up by 10. After pick 6 followed by 2 points for Charlotte. After Carlos Slays, the big man, returned it for 2. Donald Robson on that tackle. First and 10. 55 seconds left to go. 1 timeout left for Charlotte at the 40. They're trying to score one more time. Throwing this one caught Jack Knott at the 33. Now they're probably going to have to hustle up to the line here. 2nd and 2. Jack Knott his first 5th catch of the day, 39 yards. Torres on him. 35 seconds as the clock is ticking down. 30 seconds now. Jamerson. 2nd and 2, looking to throw. Throwing Adams. 20. Inside the red zone to the 14-yard line. 19 seconds left to go. They're probably going to have to call their timeout. Yes, they do. With 16 seconds left in the first half, Charlotte calls their final timeout. So did they try to deliver an end zone strike, or did they just play it safe and go up by 13? (16-6). Here in New Orleans, the Bats going to try to score here. First and 10, here's Jameson. Throwing, end zone, touchdown, Charlotte. The Bats, their 3rd touchdown of the night. Jack Knott, his first touchdown of the night as well. And that is number 5 for Jack Knott. Tight end back in the end zone. Defense forgot to account for him. So Charlotte going to take another touchdown and go up 23-6 here. No block BAT. 6 plays, 75 yards, a minute 35 for that drive. Leaves 12 seconds left in this first half. So New Orleans is now down by 17. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. What a first half it's been here in New Orleans. Let's see if we have to see anything left here, or we'll have to bring it to the second half. Kick away. We'll see what they do on the return. Taking in at the 1. Gonna bring this Jukes. Gets to the 30. Juke again, but he goes to the inside. He'll hit the 30. 7 seconds left. 3 receivers, a tight end, and a back. Here is a delayed run. They're going to use Owen Castles as he gets it to the 36. 2nd and 4 timeout happens at the 36. We'll see if they run again. I don't know if they'd call timeout if they did that, but we'll just have to see here. Here is 2nd and 4. Skies launching a Hail Mary. Batted. It's incomplete. No big play here. And that leads us to the end of the first half. And that's our final first half of the regular season. Halftime is 23-6. Charlotte ranges in every category besides takeaways. That's been all New Orleans. Pretty interesting and shocking. Adams had a pretty big first half. Jameson, 2 interceptions and a touchdown. Not that great. He needs to step that up and probably use more of the ground game here in the second half. We'll have to see who can take charge. Can Steph Skies lead his offense down the field a couple more times for this regular season and give them their 9th win? Fight for that chance to be in the first round bye. Here it is, the kickoff to the second half. He's taking it at the 1, and he will bring this up to the 23. First and 10. Here is the run. Getting it to the 31. 8 yards for Castles there. 8 rushes, 23 yards in the day. It's been a really slow start, hoping to kick it off a little more for him in the second half. He has already went over the 1,000 yards running this season. He is 1,027. So he's already accomplished that. But here is Leonard Roy this time. His second rush, 12 yards in the day. First and 10, Damien targets. Here's first and 10. It's Skies throwing. Downfield. Oh. There was nice coverage on that play, so I don't know if it would have been caught even if it was accurate. But second and 10. Could have been Sky's possible second interception thrown. They are playing some pretty good corners here in Charlotte this week. Second and 10. Seth Skies. Throwing downfield. Another shot. 1-on-1. Oh, incomplete. That would have been a catch. That's the stuff you live for as commentators. Those deep throws, they don't happen that often. But oh, are they great when they happen. Love those. Third and 10 now for the Musicians. Here is Skies. We'll take another deep shot. No, this one checked a little down. And to the 42, it's fourth down. Got to start taking chances here in New Orleans. I think this is your first spot. Flowers, his first catch of the day, surprisingly enough. Fourth and 5, you got to go for it. I don't care if we just started the first half, you just got to go for it. But the punt team is on. They're being babies, and the punt is away. The kick gonna bounce at the 1 and into the end zone. As Charlotte about their first drive of the second half. Here comes back out Josh Jameson in the offense. For him, he's been pretty decent this game. That first touchdown on the first drive. Then that touchdown. Pretty consistent here for him. 3 first half touchdowns. He had 3 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. Well, I shouldn't say only 2, so that's not that great. But his touchdowns have kept him in the green so far. Here is him on play action. He's going to deliver this one to Knott, but he's going to go for back at Jardis to the second and 10. So actually, he goes nowhere. Here is Jamerson, second and 10. He throws this one, check down to Jack Knott. He gets 8 yards. Stretch the legs a little there. And it's third and 2 now. Where are the bats? 8 catches, 61 yards here for Knott. He's had a lot of receptions. And it's been Jamerson's reliable target so far. Third and 2. Here is the run with Adams. Can he pick it up? Yes, he does. Gets it to the 34. He has 88 yards, almost on that 100. And wait, actually, that carry brings him to 1,000 yards. Welcome, Mr. Joey Adams. to the 1,000-yard runner club. He needed 88 today. There it is. That last yard right there, that shows Adam as a 1,000-yard rusher. Here is Jamerson throwing. That one complete. Nice stop there. To the 46. First and 10. That one not again. 9 catches, 81 yards. Almost 10 catches. Here is the first and 10 now. It's Adams up the middle. 1,000-yard rusher now. The 6 rusher into it. And we are back here in in New Orleans. Joey Adams is 6 rusher to get to 1,000 yards. It is part of that club. It is Joey Adams, Owen Castles, Willie Rogers, Colton Yu, Ronaldo Hoskins, and Taylor Little. So he's the only one up east this year out of the east teams in the division that's going to make it. West has Ross Williams. South had Willie Rogers and Owen Castles. North had Ronaldo Hoskins and Taylor. Here's Adams up the middle, pushing his way down to the 29, and now he's over 100 yards on the game. Nice extra yards there, 2 extra yards by Adams as he pushes the pile. First and 10. Here it is. Oh, a little fake there, but he's going to get stopped. Good play there by New Orleans. That was Allen Maxwell's catch for Edward Cooper to put him to sleep. Here it is, 2nd and 12. Jameson on play action. He throws this one. It's caught Jack Knott. Gets it to the 20-yard line, and it's another red zone trip for Charlotte here. 10 catches, 92 yards. He's averaging 9.2 yards a catch now for Knox. They cannot get this guy shut down so far. Charlotte running off a lot of clock and they add on this time in New Orleans. Maybe should have went for it. Because now, looks like Charlotte's going to score. And that's going to put New Orleans in a pretty big hole. If it wasn't big enough. 14-10 left to go in this regular season. Here is Jamerson, 3rd and 1. Scrambling, Jamerson. Getting out of the pocket, running. And he slides down at the 15. This O-line not used to being that good, but they have given him time. No sacks allowed. New Orleans, not even that bad at pressuring the QB. They got McDermott, Vince Payton, Kevin Coward. Even Edward Cooper's not that bad. So I don't know. The O-line's just been pretty good. But Jameson almost went down there, but he escapes the pocket. Not bad for the veteran. First and 10. Now for the Charlotte, they're inside the red zone at the 15. Here is Joey Adams. He pushed it up to the 13. That's all the C's will depart for him. Nick Williams with the tackle there. Or at least he was in on it. Here it is, 2nd and 8. It's a swing pitch to Adams. No, that's Roger Andrews. Score! Touchdown! Charlotte bats Roger Andrews. His 4th attempt of the season. And it's a touchdown. Well, his 3rd attempt of the season. And it's a touchdown for the Bats. So Adams, not on this play, it's Roger Andrews. And really decent back. He could be a starter, but he's behind Adams. Should be pretty reliable if he gets injured. Or at least a decent backup. And that's his first touchdown of the season. With this extra point, it will be a 24-point deficit. So New Orleans would need 3 touchdowns and a field goal in 13 minutes if they want to come back. 11 plays, 80 yards on that one. Pretty good amount of time, ain't up. So New Orleans probably not gonna have that first round bye, and they're probably gonna have to go to Detroit. And me being a Power fan, I'm not liking that because they've already beat us twice. Once at their home, once at our home. But I have confidence that we'll win. Seeing them today, I don't know. They've been pretty rubbish. 13-01 left to go in this regular season that we've seen first ever season of the JSFL. We'll get to the playoffs after this. Now the kick is away. New Orleans needs to have production now if they even want to try to come back. For the 23, this return will take them. Return hasn't been that good. 24 yards per return from Leonard Roy. Now see Seth guys in the offense again. They've not been that good so far. Or Charlotte has just shut them down. See what Skies can do with his offense. Here it is, first down. It's Castles. Throwing over Gerald Lush for 2 yards. Lush with a nice stop there. Gets off his interior lineman to bring him down. Saving a few extra yards from the dust. So 2nd and 8. It's been 11 rush, 9 pass. This offense hasn't seen much daylight. Here is running, but he's still in his tracks. Wow. 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 10. And New Orleans needs something to happen here. They need a big play or something. Time, not a friend to the musicians right now. Third and 10. Here is Skies throwing. Oh, incomplete. Wow. 3 for 10 has not been good for Skies today. Only 18 yards. 15 of those were on his first pass. So he's had 3 yards in the last 2 quarters. 4th and 10 now for the musicians. And it's a punt. It's not looking good. And the punt is away. This one returned past the 20. He gets it to the 35. 26 yards per return for Darius Stemp right now. And now it is 1st and 10. Roger Andys. He had that touchdown run last time for 13 yards. Pretty good for him. 1st and 10. They're probably going to lean on the run and Adams to close us out here tonight. What a game it was here. But here's Jamerson. Throwing. This one's caught by Ontis, and he gets it to spinning up to the 41. 25 yards there. And it's a 1st down for the Bats. Jamerson just delivers that perfectly. And right into the hands of Adrian Ontis, who's probably had his best game of the season so far right here tonight in New Orleans. If Charlotte plays like this, I could see them making the JSFL championship. Maybe if Jamerson became a little more consistent, I could see them winning it. But I don't see them winning it this year. I think they could maybe beat their wild card opponent, which is Phoenix. We'll have to see. Here is the run. It's Adams. Oh, no, wait. I am completely wrong. Phoenix is facing Detroit next week. Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, it could... 2nd and 10. Throw away, and this one caught. He hits him down at 41. So, yes. Phoenix is the 6th seed. The 5th seed would be New Orleans if they lost. So we'd have the same game, but just Charlotte would host. So these two teams will be playing each other when Saturday. So next Saturday, in less than a week, these two teams will be playing each other. But that's the end of the 3rd quarter. It is 30-6 here in New Orleans in a surprising game. It is meant to be for the final game of the regular season. But yeah, we'd see these two teams next game actually. Same game, different place. Here it is, Jamerson at the 50-yard line. Oh, he gets sacked for the first time of the night. Edward Cooper in there. New Orleans gets their first sack, 4th and 19. Big play there by the Musicians. He sacks them at their own 49. So this would be pretty much an awkward punt. So we'll have to see what they call here. Too far you would think to go for a 4th down, and why would you even go for it? Fourth and 19. Here's the punt. It is away. Going to be high sailings in the end zone, I can believe. But no, it will be marked at the 14 as it sails out of bounds. So here comes Steph Skies in the offense, down by 24 with 9:24 left to go. It's a big stretch, but we've seen miracles here before. Here is a 1st and 10. It is Skies throwing this one on the sideline, connected 20 yards. Carl Graves, his 2nd catch of the day, 35 yards now. Charlotte shut them down, but that was their biggest pass today, which is only 20 yards, so that's pretty good. Place where New Orleans has been successful the 2 times they've had a deeper pass than 5 yards has been the sidelines. Maybe that's where they target. They haven't been good up the middle. 1st and 10, here's Skies throwing. This one caught is Jesse Flowers. Second and 6 with 40 yards there from Flowers. He has 9 on the day. Simp with his first tackle. 2nd and 6, 5 people on the line for Charlotte. One drops back. Skies throwing. Jesse Flowers shakes off a tackle. He leads the league in receiving yards, and that's probably not going to happen with some of the big games happening from receivers this week. So that sucks. He can have a bigger game. 3rd and 2 now. He could still pile up some yards. Let's see if he does anything with that, though. Here is Skies in the offense. 3rd and 2. Can they do something? Skies dropping back, throwing. This one delivered. It's Domingo Gonzalez all the way up to 34. And New Orleans finally getting a big play offensively. His first reception of the day, believe it or not. He's been covered by Damien targets today. Here at 1st and 10, Leonard Roy getting nowhere. Second and 11 for Skies in the offense at 35. Did they make their first red zone trip? Oh, this one in the air as it was bounced out of the hands of Charlotte's receiver. And 3rd and 11 now. Oh, I mean New Orleans receiver. And now it's 3rd and 11 for the New Orleans musicians. 3rd and 11 here, 6:46 left to go in this regular season. Here it is, Sep Skies. He's going to hand off Owen Castles. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 11 now for the New Orleans musicians, Henry Virgin, your league leader in tackles as of as of last week. He might still be at the end of the season. We'll have to see. Fourth and 11. Any chance of a comeback has to ride on this play. Here it is. Skies. In the pocket, he's throwing. This one, going to be a first down. He gets the extra yards off the catch. That one looked sketchy at the beginning, but it is good. Skies has completed a lot of his passes since I said his completion percentage, which was 30. He made it 50 now. He is working on it. Here it is, 1st and 10. It's a run. It's Castles up to the 17. He has 27 yards on the day. That'd be 1,054 yards on the season. 2nd and 6. Here it is. It's Castles, and he brings it up to 3rd and 2. But they need to be passing. The time is going out on that clock. Damien targets with the tackle there. Under 5 minutes left to go in the game and the regular season, I might add one more time. 3rd and 2, here Skies. Throwing, there's pressure on the edge. This one dukes. Touchdown, he's in there. First touchdown of the night. That is Mr. Carl. No, that's Leonard Roy. The back gets the TD. And at least they get one touchdown here. Leonard Roy, his first touch. He did have the only kick return TD of the season, I think. There was only one, I believe. And he had it. But here is his first reception touchdown, too. 2-point attempt to make it 16. Here is Skies throwing. Caught. 2 points by Domingo Gonzalez. And it is a 16-point game here in Charlotte with 4:42 left. So two scores down only. This could not be. This might not be over. 11 plays there, 87 yards. I think that was right. I could be wrong on that. I don't think it was 87 yards. I think it was 7. Yeah, it was 77. So the onside kick attempt coming up. Oh, no onside kick. No onside kick. Kick away. We're gonna hope something big happens here. Return it all the way to the 22. Here is 1st and 10. Throwing. That one's caught at the 40. So it looks like Jameson and the offense have a chance to just wind out the clock here. New Orleans didn't even go for the onside kick. That was Allen Rax. He has done pretty good in slot today. Here is 1st and 10. It's Adams. He's going to run it all the way up to the 9 yards on that one. 6.25 yards average per carry right now for Adams. 2nd and 1. 3:38 left to go in this game. Here's a play action. It's Jamerson throwing this one caught. I think that is Carl Cox. Getting it all the way down to the 30. Yes, it is. It's Carl Cox. 16 yards after the catch on that one. His first catch, and it goes for 21 yards. So Carl Cox, let's take a little look at him. He has had 6 catches, 44 yards this year. That one probably his biggest catch of the season. A lot of firsts in this game for both teams. First and 10. Another first. 3 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. And it looks like the Bats are probably going to take this one away. New Orleans didn't even try the onside kick, but here's 1st and 10. Adams finding a little bit of a seam and he gets into the red zone at the 18. 6 yards averaging per carry now for Adams. .221 after this play. It's probably going to be the end for the 2-minute warning. Here it is up the middle. Joey Adams. He's going to hit at the 16. 130 and now on the day, though, for Adams, as that gets him 2 more yards. 2-minute warning here in New Orleans. The Musicians 14, the Charlotte Bats 30. Here it is, 2nd and 8 for the Bats. It's a throw. This one, Jamerson, and he gets it to the hands of his receiver, and he gets it down to the 8. Third and inches. Now for the bats. Here the signal to Tyler Jackson. Fake, another jet fake. In this one, Adams. The 5, first and goal. New Orleans, their second timeouts. If they were concerned about winning the game, they would have onside kicked it. Just saying. I get trust in your defense and all, but like, you still had to score twice. They would have wound up way too much clock. First and goal. Here is Jamerson throwing up in the air for a while. It's picked off for the third pick of the day. Wow. Sean Flores. Give that to another secondary member. Samuel Ples, Sean Flores, Joseph Davis. Now all Henry Torres have to do, and all the starters for that secondary have a pick. That one really not even Jamerson's fault. That was just bobbled way too long. I think at least 5 players had their hands on it. It's corralled by Flores, and New Orleans gets the ball. So we might see a Cinderella story here. It's a long shot, but New Orleans has to score twice to get tied game. And they have to get 2-point conversions. So it's a long shot, but here's Skies, first and 10. Incomplete there. 1:43 left, second and 10. They have 1 timeout. Skies probably needs to dial 1 deep at this point. Here it is, second and 10. Here is Skies throwing Gonzalez. Here it is, third and 6. It's Skies throwing. This one, oh, that could have been a pick. 10 for 20, 100 yards and a touchdown for Skies. Not that great of a game. 4th and 6 now for the Musicians. 1:13 left to go. Fourth and 6. Skies. No, it's incomplete, and that's going to put the ball on it. Targets with that one, and that's all they need is 3 more kneel downs, and the game's over. So what a way to end the regular season with an upset. The Bats come to New Orleans, and they get it done. And they'll end the season 5-7. Damien targets on that one. And if not, William Fats has Gonzalez pretty well covered. 28 for 31, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So, again, all of his passes haven't hit the ground. They've either went for interceptions or catches on his own team. And here's the kneel. Last time out from New Orleans. 2 more kneels. Should do it. And that will be your regular season. Here's second 11, another kneel down. Third and 13. The final play of the regular season, and it's a kneel for Josh Jamerson. The Bats will improve to 5-7 going into the postseason. They will host your New Orleans Musicians. For your first and second seed, that will be up for debate. And then we'll have to see who had the better stats on the season. And a field goal, they're just going to put insult to injury and make it 33-14, your final here in Charlotte. Oh, no, here in New Orleans. And the Musicians on their season 8-4, getting the third seed in this year's playoffs. So they end the season with 2 straight losses going to the postseason. That's not good. They'll have a revenge game next week in Charlotte against the same team in the Bats. What a season it's been here. Upsets, cheats, injuries. Now we get to end it off with a great postseason with some great matchups. Next week you'll be seeing a Saturday game, which will be the Musicians 8-4 going to 5-7 Charlotte Bats, and the Detroit Power hosting the Phoenix Gill Monsters. Phoenix ending their season going 8-4 into the postseason. Detroit ending theirs going 6-6 as they rested their starters last week. This week, I should say. But that is it for your regular season. I will see you in the postseason for the JSFL. I have been your commentator, Joshua Hexel, and I'll still be in the postseason. This has been JSFL regular season. And thank you for staying with me. I'll see you guys postseason.